Hey guys, and welcome back to the 12 Days of Crochet Christmas. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be sharing quick, beginner-friendly patterns that are perfect for gifting or decorating your house during the holidays. Today we're going to learn how to crochet this simple basket for beginners. If you're excited about the 12 Days of Crochet Christmas, be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a single pattern. For today's tutorial, you will need a super bulky yarn. I'm using a Lion brand Thick and Quick for this tutorial, but you can also use something like Bernat Blanket. You will also need an 8mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and a large-eyed tapestry needle. We're going to start with a magic circle, and if you've never created a magic circle before, I'll leave a link in the description for my magic circle tutorial, plus some alternatives if you can't get the hang of the magic circle. So go ahead and create a magic circle and place 6 single crochet into the ring. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now pull your magic circle shut and slip stitch to the first single crochet of the round. And there you have round 1. For round 2, we're going to chain 1 and place 2 single crochet in each stitch around. So we're placing 2 single crochet into the same stitch. At the end of this round, you should have 12 single crochet, and you're going to slip stitch to that first single crochet of the round. And remember that this here is a false stitch. That's our slip stitch from the previous round, so we're just skipping right over it. Insert your hook into that first single crochet, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. And that's it for round 2. For round 3, chain 1, place 2 single crochet into that very first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into the next. 2 single crochet into the next, and 1 single crochet into the next. And we're just going to repeat that pattern around. So 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet. So I will meet you at the end of round 3. At the end of round 3, you should have 18 stitches. Now slip stitch to the first stitch to join. Now for round 4, chain 1, place 2 single crochet into that first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into each of the next 2 stitches, and repeat that pattern around. I will meet you at the end of round 4. At the end of round 4, you should have 24 stitches. Now slip stitch to join. For round 5, chain 1 and place 2 single crochet into that very first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into each of the next 3 stitches. 2 single crochet into the next, and 1 single crochet into each of the next 3 stitches, and repeat that pattern around. At the end of round 5, you should have 30 stitches. Now slip stitch to join. For round 6, you're going to chain 1, place 2 single crochet into that very first stitch, and then 1 single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches. 2 single crochet into the next stitch, and 1 single crochet into each of the next 4 stitches, and repeat that pattern around. At the end of round 6, you will have 36 stitches, and slip stitch to join. And that is the end of our increase rounds. So this will be how wide the base of the basket will be. Mine measures about 5 3/4 inches. And if yours is a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller, it's not a big deal. Now moving on to round 7, we're going to chain 1 and single crochet into the back loop only of each stitch around. Now to go into the back loop only, if you've never done it before, each of these stitches have sort of a V shape here. The strand that's closest to you is called the front loop, while the strand in the back is called the back loop. So to work in the back loop, we're going to go in between these stitches and just catch that back loop only. Our first stitch will be right here, right at the base of the chain. So just continue single crocheting into the back loop only of each stitch around. And you can see that we're leaving that front loop alone and just catching the back loop. At the end of round 7, slip stitch to that first single crochet, and this is what your basket should look like so far. This line of loops is all that front loop that we skipped over. And so now we're on to making the sides of the basket. So for rounds 8 through 13, you're going to chain 1 and single crochet under both loops of each stitch around. So continue single crocheting for the next 6 rounds. And of course, at the end of each round, slip stitch to join and chain 1 to start a new round. At the end of round 13, slip stitch to join. And this is what your basket should start to look like. Now to finish off our basket, we're going to decorate the top with the crab stitch. The crab stitch is actually a reverse single crochet. So we're single crocheting, but we're going in the opposite direction. First, chain 1 to start round 14. And what you're going to do is turn your hook backwards and insert your hook into the stitch before, just like that. Now grab the yarn and pull it through the loop, and you'll have 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. Now here's the next stitch. So again, wrap your hook around and insert it into that next stitch behind you. Grab the yarn, pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2. And we'll do it slowly a couple more times. This does take some practice, so don't get frustrated if you can't get it the first time. Just keep trying. And if you want to skip the crab stitch edging, you can slip stitch in each stitch around just to make it a little bit more finished. Once you reach the beginning of your round, you're going to tie off your yarn, leaving a couple inches so you can weave in your ends. Yarn over and pull that strand all the way through. And then just weave in your ends to join here. And this is what your crab stitch edging should look like. If this is the first time you've attempted the crab stitch, let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial for this small decorative basket. Tag me on Instagram at Sigoni Macaroni or inside the Facebook group with all of your makes. And remember that over the next few days, I'm going to be sharing a quick beginner-friendly giftable pattern for the 12 Days of Crochet Christmas. So be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single pattern. I'll see you in the next one.